This is my brand new 2022 BMW M240i xDrive in black sapphire metallic with a high performance package. You can tell by the wheels, and they have these little arches here, which don't come on all of them. That's because these wheels are a little bit bigger than the standard ones that you get. So they have those attached to it, and that's for regulations. Still looks nice. Black optics package for lights. Normally for the regular lights, there will be like a gold. That part will be actually gold itself, but this one is the black optics. This car doesn't do it justice if you see it online instead of seeing it in person. It really doesn't. It is a really, really beautiful car. There's so much of the detail that is missing by just looking at it on the internet versus seeing it in person. It's a really nice looking car. I would say, I'm going to go on a limb here and say this is probably one of the best cars BMW makes. They really hit it out the park. It drives fantastically. I can't imagine what the M2 is going to be like. Like, you see the reviews online and you see that, review this car. It's so good as it is. I honestly don't know how they're going to trump that with an M2. The M2 is going to be ridiculous. As a matter of fact, this is probably going to tide me over until the M2 comes out. I'll probably get the exact same color, but it's going to be in an M2. Was thinking about an M3, the G80. My client advisor said that there's 13 people ahead of me. It's going to be a year and a half. So I figured, hey, you know what? I'm going to wait that long. I might as well just see how I like this. Liking it so far. And put my order in for an M2. I might even get that M2 allocation before I even get an M3 allocation. It'll take so long. Just want to show it. Look at the lines. Even on this phone, there's parts of it that you can't really make out. You just can't. You just got to see it in person. And I got black, which is kind of hides some of the lines anyway. And I was thinking, should I get black or should I get a little bit more lighter color? I made a right choice. This is really stunning. If you see it in person, it is a beautiful car. It really is a beautiful car. There's things about it that you just cannot pick it up on camera or on the internet, on the phone. You got to go ahead and see one for yourself in person. And I love the kidney grills. And what's crazy about them, these things move, and I have no idea how to control them. They kind of do it themselves. I've seen people online showing them opening and closing. Maybe there's a setting or something. But my question is, what happens if something gets stuck between here, like a rock or a twig or something, and this thing is closing? Will it stop and then reverse itself, like like the up and down pinch protection on the windows? I wonder if it does that. I hope it does. My thinking is BMW engineers have probably already thought about that. But I can't imagine if that thing breaks, what it's going to cost to get it fixed. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. This one's fully optioned out. Red Vernasca leather. Pretty much every single option you can think of. The only thing I couldn't get was the adaptive cruise control. You see that part right there in the middle? You see those little screws? That's where it's supposed to go. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what I can do to cover that up. I don't really like the way it looks. It kind of looks like, when you get a car and you didn't option it out, there's like blanks. This is like a blank sitting in front of you that you see all the time. I mean, I notice it because you can kind of see the screws. Let me show you. Those two screws. That says that you didn't get everything, which I tried to. You just couldn't get everything you wanted on this because of the chip shortage. So here it is, 2022 M240i, excuse me, xDrive. I'll take a few more pictures of it. Maybe post this on Beamer Post, I'm not sure. But here it is. I'm loving it so far. All right, peace out.